Okay, so I know I'm super duper trooper mega duper late with this subject matter, to say the least. Mostly because obviously this may not be too surprising, and I know I'm a little bit late. But honestly, I do want to kind of talk about this one because I've been meaning to talk about it because it's so fascinating, and the situation involving this is very interesting to say the least. So, for context, if you want a more better video on this, I highly recommend the video in the description down below by Tyler Stuff. She made a great video on it. She covered FNAF things and such. But for those who are not up to speed, recently Spirit of Halloween, you know that Halloween store that comes every year because apparently they could have just stayed for, forever apparently. Basically, they have just released a brand new animatronic for Halloween. And yes, as you can see, they made the long awaited dream come true situation of making Freddy real. Literally, Freddy Fazbear real. Basically, it's a Halloween decoration, and apparently, it has been being sold like hotcakes because, as you might guess, scalping is a thing. Obviously, now obviously I talked about scalping before. Mostly my target usually is Pokemon cards, to say the least, because that situation is a can of worms because of how many people is getting shot and actually murder, and for legal reasons. That is not a joke, especially what happened last year with those two stories. Like, yee, to say the least. But this situation sort of reminds everyone that it's not just Pokemon and it's not just this TCG in general. It is also other favorite things, or a bunch of great fandoms. And apparently, Five Nights at Freddy's has this. Now, to be fair, I am a little bit aware of this because my roommate that I stay with, he's a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan more than me, to say the least. Like, he is way more into it. I'm only known for being into the anime, Five Nights at anime stuff. He is, like, he has tons of Five Nights at Freddy. He has, like, a shrine of fucking Freddy Fazbear on there. So you know good and well he's a big fan. But of course, because of that, he had sort of got me up to speed that there has been times where scalpelers took in these things and all that. However, the animatronic thing definitely made me question how they were going to deal with it. And as you can see from the video, they didn't even care. As people are pointing out, people are selling these things on eBay like hotcakes. Rather, they turn into cold cakes because, oh my god. And it is such insane. Like, even though this thumbnail is the most recent pricing, there is proof in the video down in the description down below that this thing is being even sold up to $30,000, aka a car and house payment combined, or probably even more than that, or less than that. I don't fucking know, but still, like, yee and stuff. And the thing is, I don't even know how you scalpel this crap. It's a freaking robot at the end of the day for Halloween. Like, what the fuck, to say the least. It is a pretty crazy situation. And the worst part is, and this is also one of the reasons why I want to tackle this, is the store is allowing this. The store, Spirit Halloween, is allowing this. Like, they're allowing it so much that they're even selling the ones that are supposed to be on display. And that is just messed up all the way. Like, I know this topic is very small and such, but it really does suck because the original pricing for this is supposed to be $500, which makes sense. And now it's being sold like it's literally a statue from a museum. It's literally being sold like a statue in a museum, and you gotta be effing joking if you're gonna try to actually buy one of those things, to say the least. Like, I even joke with my roommate that sooner or later people are just going to start pimping out that freaking robot. I am not even joking with that joke. They're going to start making robot rentals with that. We're basically just making Freddy Fazbear a whore. This is really insane. So, my personal opinion on this is the fact that, and of course this is obviously my take on this, yeah, it's best to just not try to get that animatronic at all anymore, because they're going to keep selling that thing for high prices, and it's not worth it. I mean, there's other stuff you can buy for Halloween and such, and it really isn't worth it. And really, again, it's just another example of how bad these scalpers is. Again, if you want to learn more about it, I highly recommend her video down in the description. She does make pretty good FNAF videos, like her icebergs in top 10 lists. So, I just want to do a video and get my thoughts out of this because this is just a crazy situation. And yeah, apparently the update is it hasn't slowed down. But anyways, this has been Floxcat, and I'm snapping out of here. And again, at least Freddy Fazbear is real, apparently. But being hoarded out. No doubt they're gonna start prostituting that machine. I am not joking. Snapping out of here. Bye.